Hello, Goosebumps fans. This is kind of like, oh man, I'm tired, man. Why do you make me have to read all this, man? So, I'm tired. But anyways, a nice little wink to Goosebumps completionist who 50% believes, and of course, hopefully I have it on screen, where he 50% believes that for Snappy, it should be the same wood, but on the other hand, it might not be the same wood. Right now, we still don't really truly have a big confirmation. But when it comes to being a twin, how exactly does it work? It's like, okay, so you might have the same daddy, but you didn't have the same mom, but you're twins. It's like, that doesn't work. That means that they're not freaking twins at all. They're just stepbrothers. I mean, yeah. No, not stepbrothers. Sorry. Half brothers. Yeah, you're just half brothers. That doesn't make you twins, man. They're half brothers. Yeah, and the title isn't I am Slappy's half brother. Yeah, I am Slappy's half brother. That'll be like, what? It's like, dude, almost everybody's freaking Slappy's half brother, you idiot. Like, get out of here with your stupid crap. But anyways, okay, fine, I have to do it. So let me just log over here right quick. And then we just run down all that was said. It's like, yes, you get to have a somewhat official shout out, but is it seeing your words on screen enough? Isn't that enough, man? It's like, is that enough? And anyways, besides, there might be some things I said that I forgot, so sue me. Anyways, here we go with the first one. That's a big fat catalog. Here we go. First things first is what? Teleportation? I don't remember what that part is, so sue me. My mind is blown away by your conclusions. Mahar can't be talking to the dummy that gets burned because that dummy wasn't alive or screaming in agony. Yep, true. Yeah, that's true. But the thing is that if it was the cursed wood, though, just saying, if it was the cursed wood, though, that it was made out of, well, technically that means that that's cursed wood that he just made the dummy out of, though. So it's like, we don't know if he has a massive supply of that coffin or how big that coffin is, but it might be freaking big. Since I'm watching Moon Knight, I see the coffin. Well, actually, it's sarcophagus, but either way, it's like it's from Egypt. I saw the sarcophagus. What the frick? It's big as hell. It's like, yeah, the sarcophagus is big as hell. I think you're able to make at least 5 dummies or 6 dummies out of it. It's like, holy crap, that's big as hell. Oh my gosh. It's like, yeah, I don't want to push that thing. Mahar, dude, I am shocked you don't have splinters. And how the frick did you drag it out of Egypt in the first place? It's like, yeah, that freaking thing is big as hell. It's like, dude, how did you drag it out of freaking Egypt? Okay, anyways, I'm going to continue on. Even though the book leads you to believe that the dummy was alive until it was revealed that Mahar was the one screaming, I remember that part, and he could have put a spell on the dummy and then silenced the dummy when they took him. I mean, he could have easily whispered it. We just didn't know it. Just saying, gotta read between the lines sometimes. Next. Why would Mahar be talking to a dummy that he is still working on and wasn't alive yet? Because of sentimental value. And even though they're not there, they still can see and they still can hear even if they're not activated or alive yet. But still, they would actually know. The only logical conclusion was that he was talking to Snappy as he was finishing him up on making another dummy. Then he heard a knock late night at the door and hid Snappy and Slappy. And Snappy isn't the dummy that Mahar was working on. Snappy and Slappy were already made. Since he was clearly having a conversation with Snappy prior to burning the dummy, he was probably in the region Raking Wally. It's like that just makes it freaking no, dude, no. If they're in the room together, it's like, yeah, please, Spongy, please help me with this one, but I'm pretty sure he didn't actually close the door. The door was already closed. They have no idea that that room even exists, I think. So if that's true, then that means he wouldn't be talking to Snappy. He'll be talking on the dummy he was working on. Because those two were hidden. If they knew that he had two other dummies, they would have broke down that door too and took them and burned them as well. So they had to be nice kept secrets. As for making a Wally, well, we never really got that nod. Other hand, it's like, yeah, but they still would have took all the dummies that they see. So there had to just be one dummy, and it was the dummy he was working on. Because if it was another dummy, these guys are like, hell no. Because it's like, yeah, they would have broke in, took both of the dummies, the one that he was working on and the one that was finished, and burned them both. That's just how things would have worked. They wouldn't have been like, oh, well, there's the one that's finished, the one that he's working on, is cool, because, well, so we take the one that's finished and destroy it, while the other one that he's working on, well, we're stupid because, well, we believe he's evil, but he deserves to still make another one that later on it's like, oh my gosh, so let me get it straight. They burned the one that was finished. Then as soon as he finished, in quotations, Wally, they would have came back and be like, fuck you, and took him and burned him too. What the fuck? It's like, yeah, there wasn't another knock at the door. There was another one that's like, yeah, okay, we're going to wait outside. He's going to finish that other dummy. We're going to go back in there, burn that one too. And, well, the messed up part is like, if they would have went back inside, then they would have known that Snappy and Slappy exist as well. Thus, all three of them would have been burned. That's how it works. But since it was only one dummy he was working on and they burned that one, that makes sense that they only burned him. They only burned that dummy. All right, are we still going? Okay, we're still going. Thank goodness. Okay, the next one is... Oh, I still have more to read on here. The only dummy that this person could have been talking to is inferring about being made from Hardwood was Snappy, unless another dummy that was never mentioned in any other literature. By process elimination, Snappy must have been the one my heart was talking to, because Slappy is definitely made of coffin wood, yes. But on the other hand, remember, that other door, I think, was secret. That room was secret. So there's no way how he would have actually ran back and put Snappy, run back from the secret door, then run back up and be like... At that point, it's like, yeah, he took too much damn time. They would have broke down his door and it's revealed, he has another room that's secret. Break that room down too. That's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. If it's a secret room, it has to be secret. He already finished those two. He had a new one on the way. That's how it works. Because, again, they were supposed to be secret. It doesn't make sense that he actually would have he would have just revealed a secret when there's a messed up knock at the door. I'm pretty sure it was a violent knock on the door. There's no way how he would actually be like, I'm making a break for it, and just runs to the secret room, put the doll in there. It's like, at that point, it's like, no, they're not patient enough. At that point, they would have broke in his house. Yeah, so the door would have been destroyed. So that means that even if he wanted to go to the secret room, he couldn't now because the door is broken. So yeah, I'm just saying. Snappy and Slappy are only brothers because they are share the same creator. Yeah, but they're called twins though. Twin brothers. Twins. It's different between Wally and Mr. Wood because they're just brothers made by the same creator, but these two are twins. They made sure that we know they're twins. That's how it works. Like how humans have the brothers who share the same parent, even if they're adopted. Your word twins is incorrect, implying to me of the dummies were animals. As if don't... Wait, what? In that context, you have to be biologically twins, which means you only have meaning to organic life forms. But if you notice, the root of the word twins is referring to the parents. You have specified the type of twins. The dummies are alive, but they aren't made of the same organic matter. And again, with objects, it makes no sense saying like this sword and this bar and this metal material twins because they're made of the same material. Nobody talks like that. You're missing the deal that you already talked about. You said they're alive, correct? Who cares about organic or inorganic? Guess what? They're alive, aren't they? And if they're alive, twins is a part of it, man. That's how it goes. Just like how flowers can be twins. Yes, they're organic, but the thing is that they're alive too. And I guess technically I derailed myself on that one. Yeah, touche on that one, but still, the swords are made of twins. Well, I guess swords can be twins, depending on it says made the same exact metal. But in that case, it's like, no, they're like quadruplets or something like that. Let me see what it said again, made of the same material. But it's like, yeah, I think that does work too, because I remember someone saying that there's two cars that were ever made and they're twins. And it's like, yeah, there's two pairs of them. There's twins. And it's like, I forgot what the car was, but I remember it was like some interesting part was like, yeah, the cars and stuff. I think that's it. Yeah, so anyways, how bad is this? Yeah, so we're just gonna cut this one. So this will be part one. And yep, go ahead. Go nuts. Go ahead and go nuts in the comments. I know you sure will. All right. That was scary. That was a scary night. I'll come back with part two.